We are arriving into the park this morning after rope drop. It is about 8:10. Not really a line to get in today. So the topic of today's video are the best rides at Disneyland according to kids. And what that means is the kids get to pick the day. They get to choose where we're going and what we're doing. So what is your favorite ride at Disneyland?
Budget's closed.
Yeah, well,
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain? And I'm just asking you, what's your favorite ride at Disneyland?
Big Thunder.
Big Thunder Mountain and Space Mountain? Those are your picks? All right, let's go do Space first, and then we'll do Big Thunder, because I think Big Thunder will have a lesser line than Space. So we'll get that one out of the way first, and off we go! As James just said, though, Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters is closed for refurbishment.
That's one of his favorites.
It is one of their favorites, so add it on in. But you heard it straight from the mouth of the children. Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, their top two rides. Let's go knock them out. See, construction wall. Down for refurbishment. Now, of course, disclaimer before we get going, but every child is going to be a little different. Ours are daredevils. I will just fully disclose that. They like the big rides. They like the roller coasters. They do like the smaller rides too, and I'm sure we'll get to some of them throughout the day. And so you'll see their favorite rides today. Since they get to pick everything, they're not going to pick a ride they don't like. So everything that they pick today is pretty much kid approved. Posted at a 30-minute wait, but I don't know that it is. It's been a long time since we've been stuck outside. We've got the timer going though. Hopefully it's not too bad. This is another one of those videos where it doesn't matter what the wait times are. If the kids pick it, we're gonna wait it and we're gonna just deal with it, right? So a little bit more practical information than what we kind of typically do, which is, of course, if we looked at the line like this, we just say, oh, nope, we're gonna leave the line, we're gonna go find something else to do. No, we're actually gonna wait it out. We're actually gonna show you what the wait times are so you can actually figure out if maybe you want to wait it or not. We are in the tunnel. We were almost up to the area where they merged with the lightning lane. It's been about 25 minutes, and they just came over the announcement saying the ride was temporarily closed, and they said you should go ride something else. Nobody has really left the line though, so I don't know what we're doing. So I did talk to the cast member at the exit of the attraction trying to get an MEP, because the rule used to be if you get evacuated from the line, they will hand out an MEP. And they said that no, they really only hand it to the people who are like on the ride. And I guess they changed the policy, I don't know. Like I said, it used to be if they evacuated the line, they gave everybody an MEP. Maybe it's just a Space Mountain thing. That ride routinely has issues. I would say that of the times we've waited standby for that ride, if we don't rope drop it, okay, that's the clarification. If we don't rope drop it, we usually never make it through at least 85 to 90% of the time. That's why we usually don't wait it. So I went over to the guest services booth right here, the one right outside of the plaza, and I said, hey, can I ask you a question? It used to be that if you got forcibly evacuated from the line that you would get a multi-experience pass. Is that not something they do anymore? And she said it's usually up to a certain point. Now it's just past the lightning lane merge, because anybody who scanned their lightning lane, they have to get their lightning lane back. And I said, we were standing right there, waited 25 minutes of 30 minutes, and they wouldn't give it to me because we hadn't passed it yet. And she said, oh yeah, that's the official line, but you know what, since you were so close, I'm just gonna go ahead and load some onto your account for you. So I was super nice, super calm, did not get upset. And I just asked a simple question, and it always pays to be nice and to go talk to somebody. We got some MEPs, so we're gonna go ride it later. Yep, be kind and courteous. 30-minute wait here at Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. We are getting on relatively, I mean, not the next one, but the one after that. And Amy said we're at 11 minutes. The ride line for this ride is always very fast, and usually almost always under what it's posted at. So we're gonna be on soon. Now, it used to be that Benjamin, I don't know why he's covering his face, actually didn't like this ride. He was afraid of the goat. But now it's one of his favorites. In fact, he has 2 magic bands, and one of his magic bands is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. So even though this is James's pick, Benjamin also loves this ride too. Now that we've sort of completed both of those rides, what are your next favorite rides in the park? You gotta start with James.
I don't know yet.
Next favorite ride.
Still thinking.
Okay, next favorite ride.
Smugglers.
Smugglers Run. Next favorite ride.
Pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean? All right, Smugglers and Pirates, that's where we're going. Pirates of the Caribbean is a 5-minute wait and Smugglers is a 10-minute wait at approximately 9:20 in the morning right now. So we're gonna go do Pirates first because I feel like it has the biggest potential to have a long line. And if Smugglers ends up popping above like 25 by the time we get over there, we'll just go single rider, we don't care.
They recently updated Smugglers' single rider line to be a double rider line as well. It's kind of like Buddy Pass. They found that they can actually fit usually groups of 2 or 1, so it helps if you are a party of 2.
Apparently the app was lagging behind or something because it's not 5 anymore. Now it's a 20-minute wait. Oh well, we'll still do it because like we said, we can always double rider Smugglers Run. I'll be by myself, we have 5 people, but that's okay. Just checking in for you, it has been 9 minutes. 9 minutes and we are approaching entering the building soon. At 15 minutes, we are getting on the vehicle. 15 minutes, so it wasn't quite 20. It was 15 minutes and 20 seconds. They had to round up, you know? That's the way it works. Gotta round up. And the kids are gonna ride with Grandma, and James just looked at us and said, "Goodbye, parents."
Goodbye, parents. Goodbye, parents.
Why is the door not opening? Oh, they're taking a disability vehicle first. I don't know. Can't even see the skeleton guy.
We're not afraid of you! It's Captain Jack Sparrow we're after, and a fortune in gold! Bring up your white flag, you scurvy scum! Drink up me arties! Yo-ho! Just stop! Search all you want, Captain Jack Sparrow. You'll never find the treasure without a look at this here map. And this lovely key to the treasure room. Bill's right. And this time more quick. Don't scare you, dearie.
It's Jesse. Woody was out. Hi, Jesse. Oh, my shirt. I think you're on my shirt. By the time we made it over here to Smugglers Run, which is 10:10 a.m., the standby wait time is up to 35 minutes, so we are going to do double rider. Amy is volunteering to sit it out. She's not the biggest fan of this ride. Otherwise, I mean, I could have gone single. It would have been fine, but she said she didn't want to ride, so we're going to go do a double rider. And see, there's 2 people in front of us, so we pretty much are going to get to walk straight into the Millennium Falcon waiting area. I will go with 1 kid, and my mom will go with the other kid. And yeah, we'll be in different vehicles, but it's okay.
Comfortable. Well, good for me. You will be intercepting a first-order train shipment of coaxium. Gunners.
Sentados y cuide a los niños.
I'm gonna be an engineer here in the back.
your stick to fly right and left. Pilot on the right. Pull back on the stick to fly up. Right pilot. Make the jump to light speed. Now after my modest profit, your cut minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon is... Oh, that was rough.
All right, round 3. What is your next favorite ride at Disneyland?
I'm still thinking.
You're thinking? How about you, James?
Thinking.
Next favorite ride at Disneyland?
Matterhorn.
Matterhorn? Okay, next favorite ride at Disneyland for you?
Matterhorn.
Besides Matterhorn. James already picked it, so we're gonna ride.
Matterhorn.
What after that?
The one Mommy hates. Star Tours.
Star Tours? All right. Matterhorn is posted at a 30-minute wait, which is below average, so we're gonna head there first. Star Tours is 20 minutes, and Space Mountain has reopened again, and it's at 40 minutes. Since we have a multi-experience pass for Space Mountain, we can really do it whenever. I'd almost rather use it if it pops up to like 80 minutes or not. We'll see, but since we're over on that side of the park, we'll just aim to do all 3 rides next. If you are enjoying this video and finding it helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And if you want to save money on your next Disneyland vacation, call my friends at Getaway today and tell them that SoCal Disney Dad sent you. Or click the link down in the description and use my coupon code to save on top of their already discounted hotel and ticket packages. Matterhorn is still a 30-minute wait, so we are going to come over here and do that one next. I've actually not seen the line this short in a while. Thank you. So, this is good. At 14 minutes, we are exiting the main area over there, and we are past the Lightning Lane merge now. 14 minutes, so I don't think it's going to take 30 to get through the whole line. And the official wait is 19 minutes, and we are next. We're going to be in that red vehicle right there. Been a while since we've done the Tomorrowland side. That was extra bumpy. Oh man. Oh man. Upon getting off of Matterhorn, it is 11:02, and that means the DVC lounge is open, and both boys were like, "We want to go! We want to go!" And yeah, Amy wanted a drink, so we're gonna pop up there real quick before we do Star Tours. We ended up spending a half an hour in the lounge, a little bit longer than I was anticipating, just because I needed to call DVC member services. Today is the 7-month window to be able to book for Thanksgiving time, and that means that we can book any resort besides our home resort, which is Riviera. We wanted to book at Animal Kingdom Cajon Village because we wanted a Savannah view room, and we wanted a deluxe studio, but Thanksgiving's a very popular time, and 1 bedroom was all that was available. It's a little bit more points than we necessarily wanted, so I had to call member services to purchase a couple of extra points. Won't bore you with any of the details there, but we do have a split stay coming up for our Walt Disney World trip, which is going to be exciting, and Thanksgiving in November. And so we have 3 days at Cajon Village and 4 days at Riviera. And the Kidani village is a savanna view, so James can go out on the balcony and see giraffes and zebras and things like that. He's going to be so excited about that. I have wanted to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge for a while now. And like I said, super psyched about it. And you guys can be looking forward to that eventually here on the channel. And the reason why I share that is because we are actually on our way out of the park now, headed over to Disney California Adventure. Couldn't do Star Tours. It was a 20-minute wait still. And in 20 minutes from right now, 15 to 20 minutes, we have lunch reservations at Wine Country Trattoria, which will be a separate video here on the channel. So we're heading over there right now. We'll have to get Star Tours later, but when we're over in DCA, we're gonna pick back this the video. Actually, I don't know if we'll pick the video back up over there or not, because I have to come right back over here after lunch. I didn't necessarily plan that one out properly, having to hop and then hop back. The kids and Grandma and Amy might stay over at DCA though. I just need to come back over here for a separate video to film. We just finished up lunch at Wine Country Trattoria. You can be on the lookout for that video. It may be out already, I don't know. I don't remember my publication schedule. But the boys are gonna keep going. Well, not just the boys. Amy and my mom also are gonna keep going here at Disney California Adventure. I have to go back to Disneyland to film another video. But what are your favorite rides at DCA, boys? Now hang on. Even though there's a couple rides currently closed for refurbishment, I want you to tell the people on the watching what your favorite ride is, even though it's closed.
Incredicoaster.
Incredicoaster's temporarily closed, so they can't go do that. And Benjamin, what's your favorite ride?
Incredicoaster.
Oh, so both Incredicoaster.
But what else did you suggest?
While we were eating lunch, they were talking about this. They forgot, though. Toy Story Midway Mania. It's closed for refurbishment. And so they can't go do that. But that was Benjamin's backup after Toy Story, was Silly Symphony Swing, so that's his pick. And then James says Radiator. They want to go single rider Radiator Springs Racers. So while I'm filming, Amy is going to be in charge of continuing this vlog.
Okay, standby is 90 minutes. We will see how long single rider takes. And we already met up with the single riders. I don't think I've ever seen it that long. This might take a while. It's been 18 minutes and we are right here, so we have a little ways to go. They just announced a bit ago it was 50 minutes for a single rider. I don't think it's going to be 50 minutes for us. I think it's going to be more like 30, but yeah. Okay, so it's been 25 minutes and Grandma and Benjamin went that way already. James and I are waiting to go, so 25 minutes, not too bad. About 30 probably by the time we get on. Okay, James, how long did that take us?
I don't know.
I think about 35 minutes. Where are we going next?
Silly Symphony.
Silly Symphony Swings. That was your pick, right? Okay, that's where we're going. Hey, Silly Symphony Swings time. It says 15 minutes. It looks kind of long, but we'll go for it. 10 minutes later, not 15. We are there. The swings are done, which means we are gonna hop back over and find Trevor. And then meet back up and I think do Star Tours and Space Mountain.
We are back over in Disneyland and we're going to Star Tours. We're going to finish up those rides that they mentioned earlier, Star Tours and Space Mountain. Here is the line over at Star Tours. Don't know what the wait is, doesn't really matter. We're following their recommendations. So 20 minutes here at Star Tours. And then we will use that MEP we got on Space Mountain right after this. And then we'll ask them again what rides are next in today's video. I was just saying earlier in another video that I don't know that I have ever been inside this room before. The Star Tours extended queue room. Well, now I have. And I guess it's nicer than I thought it would be. At the 8-minute mark, we have been moved inside the building. The Lightning Lane merge point is right here. So it's not surprising that they've just kept us back in that one room, because otherwise the merge is almost immediate. At the 20-minute mark, we are coming up to the pre-show room, so I don't know if you consider it started at this point, you know, watching the little pre-show video, but this is the 20-minute mark. In we go at the 25-minute mark 25-minute mark, and we're entering the ride vehicle. I did not film it during the riding of Star Tours just because, well, with the 3D aspect of having to hold an extra set of glasses and then the motion simulator, you usually just don't film in that ride. But we had Darth Vader, and then we had the pod racing, and then we had Mando and Grogu as the like in-between message, and then we went to Coruscant. That was the sequencing that we got on this ride through. Now we're gonna go do Space Mountain. I see it is at a 55-minute standby wait. We have the lightning lane though. We're just waiting for family members to get back from using the restroom. Then we will head on over. There it is, 55-minute wait. In case you're curious, I believe Hyperspace Mountain comes April 28th, which is Tuesday. I think it's a Tuesday. We're gonna ride it today, probably for the last time before it makes the switch. I love hyperspace, I cannot wait for it. Now, this should work with my Magic Band. There we go. There we go. Don't know why that wasn't catching. Up we go. See James wearing his Manny Machado shirt today. The Padres were playing the Angels. I don't know when this video is going to drop, but today was the last day in the Padres Angels series. Game was going on not 10 minutes from here, but we didn't want to miss out on Disney because my mother's here with her SoCal resident ticket to go over and see that. It's no big deal. We have tickets to go to a White Sox game, Padres versus White Sox, in a couple weeks. That'll be fun. The new City Connect hat that they have, figured it matches perfectly with the Toy Story Midway Mania Roosevelts, which if you didn't notice that, this is the one that I bought the other day, if you were watching that walkthrough tour. And yeah, matches quite nicely. Space Mountain. And it hasn't even been a minute and a half yet. Not even a minute and a half, and we're walking in because of the lightning lane, of course. So glad that I spoke with the cast member because we did all the waiting to that point anyway earlier. This was Benjamin's pick from the morning, his favorite ride at Disneyland, he said, when given the choice of a favorite ride. I would have to agree with him. This is one of my favorites. I still like Rise of the Resistance, but good old classic Space Mountain. We're next. Well, I think we're all caught up now. So far, every ride that they have picked, we've done. So, boys, what's your next favorite rides at Disneyland?
Autotopia. Hop.
Autotopia, and you want to hop over to DCA to do what?
Incredicoaster.
Incredicoaster. Oh boy. All right. Well, we'll have a look. Let's go do Autotopia first. We're right here. Coming over to Autotopia, it has a 20-minute posted standby wait. If you are watching all of our videos, this video came out the same time, or we filmed it the same day as the crowd update, and you've been seeing us hit pretty good wait times all day, yet when we walked around the park, some of the rides had fairly high waits. Others were pretty good though too, so kind of a mix of either or. Oh man, though, it doesn't, this looks way worse. It was posted at 25 earlier, and they weren't using the bleachers. This is way worse than earlier. But we'll time it. Doesn't really matter what it is. It's whatever the boys pick, right? It's whatever the boys pick we're gonna do. Well, the posted standby wait just went up to 40 minutes, and they opened even more of the bleacher section. So, wow, crazy. Oh well, this will probably be the longest I have ever waited for Autotopia in my life. I would normally never get in line for this, but on a kids pick the rides day, We unfortunately sometimes have to wait in some long lines. That's the way we do it. That's the way we roll. 24 minutes halfway through the round room. Just a check-in for you. A little bit ways to go. I think it will be 40, pretty close to 40 for us. Not the 20 when we walked in line, of course, but we saw what it looked like. We knew it wasn't 20. Just our luck, when we get out of the round room, the bleachers are completely empty and they're back to a just standard wait. Which means it's back down to a 20-minute wait. Of course it is. And this is exactly why I always say if you see a ride that is above normal wait times, wait a little bit, come back. This is why we choose not to get in line. This is why I try to spend a lot of, video time teaching you guys about how long lines should be. That way you can gauge them for yourself. If you see Autotopia at 40 minutes, do not get in line. It will come down. At the 37-minute mark, we are on next. Here we go. 37, so just shy of 40. That was a pretty accurate posted wait time. Well, after it updated, of course. Benjamin is going to be riding with me. Amy's car in front of us says HKDL05. Do you know what that means? I'll give you a guess. All right, it's Hong Kong Disneyland 2005. And away we go. Benjamin's behind the wheel. You have hit a wall. You have hit, you have hit a wall. You have hit a wall. Oh, we're gonna play Operation again at this rate. I don't know that Benjamin's ever played Operation. You touch the wall, you get the buzzer. He's just touching walls on purpose now. So the vehicle over here is P-Pan 52. P-Pan 52. Obviously that's going to be Peter Pan 1952. My mom up there says stop 78. I have no idea what stop 78 is. Does anybody have any idea what 19-something in 1978 with the word stop, or an acronym S-T-O-P? They don't all have to mean something, by the way. It could just be that stop is relative to cars, right? Because when you're driving, there's stop signs. Sometimes it's just that simple, and the number is arbitrary. The train just arrived. This is going to be the last ride of the day. We're not going to make it over to Disney California Adventure. Grandma's feet don't want to walk over that to the opposite side of DCA either. But it is about 5:30. We're going to go get some dinner, but at our hotel. We got a hotel last night, which will be a separate video on the channel. And we're going to eat there, and then it'll be about 6:30, and that's usually around the time we leave. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be the last ride of the day. The train. Well, I think that's gonna be it. We didn't get to Incredicoaster, but I think if I remember right, we at least listed 10 rides. So there's your top 10 rides, best rides at Disneyland and DCA, according to kids, including Credit Coaster, even though we didn't get to ride it. But we still rode 10 rides because we went on the train, right? And you guys did Radiator Springs Racers while I was gone, didn't you?
And Symphony.
And Symphony Swings. So, yep, I think we rode 10 rides in this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Go ahead and click this video right here to keep watching. And if you have any questions, as always, drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. We will see you again next time.